해준 운동's mother. Remember? The hairdresser?
집 비번이 왜
Yeah, I was
3724야?
curious that too.
It's probably the cellmate of that guy.
3724!
Uh-huh. You're right, babe. You're right.
I knew it!
칼은 근거리까지 가야 하거든요. 상대방의 눈동자 속에 내 눈동자가 비치는 그 거리까지 가서.
In America, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Sometimes the forest gives me the
이쪽.
이모의 뭐.
나 한 번만 살려줘. 그때 내가 실수했어. 아직 시작도 안 했는데 벌써 무릎부터 꿇으면 어떡해. 나중에 뭐 하려고.
어쩔 수 없었어.
Wow.
그때 우리 다 너무 어렸잖아. 다 실수하면서 크는 거잖아.
그럼 이건 실수일까 잘못일까? 이런 걸 잘못이라고 하는 거야. 다 알면서 하는 거, 다치라고 하는 거. 그러니까 매일매일 나한테 한 거.
So in other words, you can't beg yourself out of
내가
this.
제발 우리 시험만 얘기하지 말아줘. 내가 이 결혼 못하면 나 술도 없고 진짜 죽어. 제발 좀 그나.
태세 전환 시도는 좋았는데 너무 일렀고 섣불렀어. 납작기고 비로도 보고 협박도 해봤으니까 다음 레파토리 해봐.
원하는 게 뭐냐고 씨발려라.
너 핸드폰 잃어버린 적 있지?
너였어? 그 사진들 손명한 거 아니야? 야 이 미친아!
그러니 내가 너에 대해서 얼마나 많이 알고 있겠니 혜정아. 지금부터 살 길은 딱 하나야. 잘 생각해봐. 네가 제일 잘하는 거. 그럼 네 예비 시어머니는 안 만날게.
What is it?
나 이제부터 죽을 때까지 네 편이야. 나 뭐부터 하면 되는데?
송명호 실종 신고부터.
So scary.
발솔 앞에 봐.
Look at it.
뭐 더 남았습니까?
아니 뭐 애들 웃는 거 보니까 좋아서요. 공기청정기 CF 오는 거, 공기청정기 CF 오는 거. 똑같이 놀아도 총각되는 로맨스, 결혼하면 불륜.
여기 애들도 많은데
재미는 좀 없네요. 예술이는 유머 감각이 있던데 누굴 닮은 건가?
뭐 하자는 겁니까? 교실에서 어떻게 해서?
아유 칠 것 같아 분위기가. 여기 애들도 많은데. 그럼 전 동창 좀 만나야겠어요. 아 명우랑은 연락 됐어요?
필요 없어졌습니다. 오늘 그 이유로 알아버려서.
Ah, so I think he's the one sent him the picture.
손 내려! 뒤진다고 했다. 얼마나 놈들이야 거기? 아이씨.
딸기 우유 많이 마시냐?
그만 마셔도 되겠다.
야, 내 말 맞지? 존나 크지? 안녕문동은 박연진이가 갖고 놀던 예쁜 애가 박연진 딸의 담임이 됐네. 우연인가?
연진이가 얘기 안 했구나. 우연 아니라고 말했는데.
그때 그 체육관에서부터 지금 여기까지가 다 계획됐다는 얘긴데.
So disgusting.
그럼 존나 무서운데. 슬픈 예감 왜 틀린 적이 없나 보나. 뭐 막기에는 글렀고 피할 수도 없겠고. 그럼 다 당해야지 끝나는 건가 이 복수가? 그때 그 장마비처럼? 야 이제는 화도 날 줄 알고. 내가 이거 보려고 온 거야. 너 얼마나 컸나. 너 그 흉터 있지 않았나? 그거는 다 나았어? 이제는 안 뜨거? 물었으면 대답을 해야지. 아직 있네. 내가 호해줘야겠다. 경고하는데 연진이 딸 건드리지 마.
예솔이 칫솔은 잘 받았어?
너였어?
나도 경고하는데 박연진 돕지 마. 네가 예솔이를 원한다면 네 편은 지금 나야. 박연진이 아니라. 네가 모르는 것 같아 알려주는데 나도 누군가의 딸이었거든. 재준아.
아니 우리 엄마가 선생님 말씀은 잘 들어야 안 됐어. 반갑다 친구야.
선물.
Picture she doesn't know how to color the flower. She must have freaked out, right?
I mean,
It's still trauma. She was so scared. Stay there. She couldn't even do anything. They are not even holding or anything. Just that their words can freeze her like that.
참근수?
아빠들 되게 많이 왔는데 우리 아빠가 제일 맛있었어.
하이솔! 왜 약속 안 지켜? 무슨 일이 있었는지 선생님이 뭐라고 하는지 다 말하려고 했잖아, 엄마가!
저번에 저녁 먹을 때 말했잖아. 아빠들 없는 날 있다고.
I did tell you.
미안해. 그래서 아빠랑 선생님이랑 얘기했어?
안 했어. 아빠는 재준이 삼촌이랑만 얘기했어.
학교에 왔어, 너네 반에?
She's getting worse.
같이 밥 먹자까진 재밌었거든요. 무슨 일일까 궁금하기도 하고. 근데 이건 상상도 못한 전개라.
큰 의미 없어요. 과일 바구니 같은 겁니다. 빈손으로 뭐해서. 최혜정 씨 연락처랑 취향은 경태한테 물어봤어요. 불편하실까요?
불편하진 않은데 불안하긴 하네요. 과일 바구니가 너무 내 스타일이라.
You know who's 경태? That she was making mouse.
운동은 씨 아시죠?
연기. 운동은
정확히는 연진이가 문동훈 씨와 무슨 관계인지 알고 싶습니다.
저 만나러 온 거 연진이도 알아요?
모를 겁니다. 제가 얘기 안 할 거라.
고등학교 때 연진이가 동훈이를 괴롭혔어요.
Bullied her.
학교 폭력 같은 그런 거 말입니까?
학교 폭력 같은 게 아니라 딱 그거죠.
어떡해요?
How exactly?
심하게.
He's connecting why. So if she was bullied, why is she getting close to the bully? There must be a reason. So he's connecting the dots. He's brilliant.
사실은 내가 락스 냄새를 잘 못 맡거든. 아무튼 내 화장실 청소 좀 부탁해도 될까? 지난주까지 도와주던 친구가 있었는데 전학을 갔지 뭐야.
윤소희 전학 갔어?
갔대.
이제 대답해야지.
싫다고 하면 어떡할 건지.
난 좀 직답적이라 인내심도 없고.
That's how they start.
인내심. 야, 손명호.
그게 시작이었어요. 그 사연 연진이한테 직접 들으세요. 아주 뜨거운 얘기거든요.
문동훈 씨가 처음도 아니란 얘기입니까?
부부끼리 대화가 없으시구나. 오늘 한번 해보세요.
혹시 다른 도박도 좋아해요?
인생을 다 걸었던 적이 있긴 하죠.
이겼어요?
이기려고요.
I'm planning to.
Yeah.
He is connecting the dots.
Yes. Why she say that? Now he knows. And funny is that's the connecting that game too. You know how writer play with the words. 진짜 재밌어. 대물 최고?
일행이 와서요?
제가 이름입니까?
좀 구해주세요. 1대4로 세 판째거든요.
I mean, it's just brilliant to have a park like this, where you can just play a game.
기다리시는 진짜 일행분이 있으신가 봅니다.
걸어야 할 전화가 있습니다. 아직 생각을 정리 못해서.
He's very observant. You see how he looked at his watch? Look at what he's wearing.
누군가의 복수를 도우려고요.
한국에서 복수라 쉽지 않겠어요. 총도 없고 전 국민의 반이 총을 쏠 줄 아는 나라에서 그죠?
대신 칼이 있죠. 총은 멀리서도 쏠 수 있지만 칼은 근거리까지 가야 하거든요. 상대방의 눈동자 속에 내 눈동자가 비치는 그 거리까지 가서.
Half of the cities know how to use a gun because everybody needed to join the military service. So that's true. That's funny. That's really funny though.
개원했습니다.
Everybody knows how to use gun, but there are no guns.
Yes, that's really funny.
Funny or
Brilliant, brilliant.
in America it's the opposite.
Yeah,
People don't know how to shoot gun, but there are guns everywhere.
I think it's gun education.
That's really interesting. That's
Because in the military, if you make a gun mistake, you're gonna get really big punishment. So I think they got trauma from it and nobody tried.
it's from education, right?
주도권이 없는 지금 상황이 마음에 안 드는 걸 거예요. 기풍이 딱 그렇던데.
So she sent him to play with him. He says he's gonna collect his thoughts and call you this weekend.
나도 배워볼까? 바둑?
뭐 하나 물어볼게. 예솔이 담임이 친구야?
I'm sure she will be preparing. for
마음에 안 든다는 담임이 그 친구야?
걔가 날 좀 오해했더라고. 우리 대화를 잘 풀었는데 왜? 뭐라고 해?
뭐라고 했어야 하는구나. 전에 그랬지. 예솔이 담임이 미친년이라고. 예솔이한테 기질 수도 있단 뜻이야.
오빠 어디서 무슨 얘기를 들었든 듣게 되든 그러지 마 오빠. 오빠 뭔가를 선택할 때 A와 B 중에 늘 더 반짝이는 거 고르잖아. 미학적으로. 그러니까 열지 말아야 할 상자는 열지 말라. 나 오빠 사랑해. 그래서 아무것도 들키고 싶지 않아. 우리 예솔이도 안 다치게 할 거야. 그러니까 오빠 나랑 예솔이 지금처럼 계속 반짝이게 해줘. 어? 부탁이야.
How would you respond as a husband if your wife is like that? You won't ask? You're gonna keep it like a pest is a pest?
I wouldn't marry someone like that.
I mean, you didn't know.
Babe, I'm sorry. Like if you were evil,
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yeah. I mean, you knew me, but you knew that my past, like, it was like hell.
아르면 뭐하냐?
I don't know, I would be so turned off.
아너 좋겠다 사줘가 좋아서.
You know, like so turned off. You
난
know?
사줘에 흙이 많은데 그 아저씨는 흙이 없거든.
나 예솔이 아빠 시켜줘. 이참에 남편 바꾸라고.
진짜 미쳤구나.
너 네 남편 사랑해? 너 그 새끼한테 문동은 얘기 못하잖아. 니네 도영 오빠가 네 편 들지 안 들지 모르니까. 근데 나는 다 알고 다 알지만 언제나 거기 있었어. 이거 사랑이잖아.
그게 사랑이라고?
너랑 나만 몰랐던 사랑.
그러네. 한 번도 생각해 본 적이 없었는데. 나 오빠 사랑해. 그래서 아무것도 들키고 싶지 않아. 그 사람 사랑하네. 요즘 난 연지나 기대감으로 엄청 들떠 있어. 손명우가 출국도 안 했고 연락도 끊겼다는 건 이 상황이 혹시 너의 자백인 건 아닐까?
So she killed him?
I think she did something.
열려버린 건 아닐까?
That's the chief, the police guy.
Yeah.
제가
그것도 필요해?
고등학교 때 꽤 잘 먹혔거든요. 없이 살수록 가족이 제일 큰 가해자니까.
That's Undong's mother. Remember? The hairdresser?
근데 그 사진은 누구였어요? 보니까 다 알겠는데 그 사람만 모르겠던데.
엄마요. 근데 왜 가해자들과 같이 붙어 있냐고요?
질문을 바꿔도 돼요?
나도 뭐 물어봐도 돼요?
드디어 나에 대해서 궁금한 게 생겼네요. 뭔데요?
집 비번이 왜
Yeah, I was
372사예요?
curious that too.
It's probably the cellmate of that
첫
guy.
만남 차번호 같은 걸로 유추가 되는데
No, I think maybe first day they met or something.
No, I think that something to do with that guy in prison.
질문을 바꿀 생각은 없어요?
See, can you ask him? I knew it. I'm sure he wants to kill him so bad, so he memorized everything.
I see. You're so genius.
3724 연애.
I knew it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. You're right, babe. You're right.
I knew it.
죄송. 돌이킬 수 없다는 건가?
Yeah, when I heard the passcode.
너 같은 살인마 새끼가 내 아들에게 편지를 보내고 있었단 걸 난 몰랐다.
정신적으로 불안했던 제.
개소리 하지 마. 수십 통이 다 같은 내용이야.
예, 제가 글재주가 없어서요.
그리고 안 다쳐?
다시 한번 그때
Was he trying to laugh?
Oh, I think so.
내 손에 죽어.
Wait, what's going on?
의사시잖아요.
Is he crying?
가족이 다 의사시잖아. 못 죽이잖아요, 사람. 남편분도 뭐 그런 선서 때문에 뒤지신 거잖아요.
편지는 왜 보내는 거야?
심심해서. 그래서 지옥 갔어요, 아드님.
하나와 달러는 각각 입금하시고 평균 잔고 증명 떼오세요.
사나 유학 보낼 겁니다.
That's over the line. I mean, she crossed the line.
이모님의 그 일은 사나 출국 날부터 진행됩니다.
아.
사나는 미국에서
She's
아버지의
sending
사망
a girl
소식을
abroad.
듣게 될 거고요.
Like she said.
Her
제가 거짓말했어요.
promise was
Oh,
killing
teach
찌개를
her
끓이는
husband.
그런 저녁은 오지
Killing her
않아요.
husband. And I will
사나를
kill your
잃게 되실
husband.
거예요.
So she
하지만 사나는
father's death
안전하겠죠.
from the news.
우리가 공모한 건 그런 거예요. 멈추고 싶으시면 지금 말씀하세요.
I mean, why do you have to kill him? You can just divorce. Well, some crazy guys divorce and they keep
근데 진짜
bullying.
이 주소가 맞아요?
여긴 집당 얼마죠? 궁금하신 게 많겠어요.
연진이한테도 그쪽한테도 궁금한 게 아주 많은데 그쪽 얘기부터 들을 생각입니다.
왜요?
피해자라고 주장하는 것 같아서.
The guy's brilliant. Is it because I'm betting you're the victim? Because she's too conniving, right? Wow. So she's been watching me.
So scary. Shit, I feel so scared.
Now the game is becoming fun. Because everybody's in on it. Let's see who can play better.
이거 따는데 얼마나 걸릴까요?
You remember at the first episode? I always wish you can come to visit me. I don't know if you remember me.
아,
But
네.
she's putting all the picture together.
합법이면 이건 안 드리죠.
근데 그 기캐
왜
박연진?
맞으면 이 상황이 많이 달라질까요?
No, she's gonna break into her house. She'll be surprised there's nothing there. It'll be empty.
Come here. See? All the picture is there. I'm sure Moon-dong already calculate this situation too. She just wanna scare her. I know a lot of things.
여보세요?
He does illegal things.
연진이랑 공창이던데 일부러 접근한 겁니까 나한테?
네.
그럼 혹시 바둑도 일부러 배운 겁니까?
Yes.
시작은 그랬는데 배우면서 좋았어요. 바둑도 결국 집을 짓는 거니까요. 고2 때까지 건축가가 꿈이었는데 접었거든요.
Because of your wife.
이 사진도 그쪽이 보낸 겁니까?
하 대표님이 잘 나온 걸로 보냈어요.
아닌 것 같은데. 집이 어딥니까?
세명씨.
일부러 접근했으면 느낌상 아주 가까울 것 같은데. 각오는 됐어요.
당해봐서 아는데 각오를 했어도 이런 폭력은 많이 아파요.
You hear that? He said, I'm ready to hear everything. But she said, well, even though you are ready, it will hurt a lot. Because I know I have experience.
내가 잘못했네. 이 쌍년을 따라 시킬 게 아니라
You needed to kill her.
그때 그냥 죽여버렸어야 돼.
Moon-dong here? Who's here? Maybe there was Song Myung-ho.
One of
Moon-dong?
I'm not sure. Oh, is he that guy?
Oh,
There's nobody there.
it's not there anymore.
The husband?
Her husband? Oh my gosh. So he opened the box.
I think she set him up for both of them to be in the same. She's good. She knew they would come to that house. They would call the cop would tell them where she lived, and they would come to her house. Wow.
Sometimes the forest gives me the
People had to wait like 3 months.
Oh,
So
to see?
yeah, everybody are dying. Well, we are lucky though. We don't have to die.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was sleepy, and then my eye just...
I know you're like, I was most impressed scene for you. This episode 8.
I think me guessing that guy's number.
Ah.
I was shocked. I'm like, what the? Yeah, I was very surprised. I'm not sure if that was her intention to get them together, but if it is, I think it's brilliant. It's just very much to unload, you know. The conniving, the plot is still building, I think, you know. So it's very deep. I'm trying to think of where I can start to analyze what the director's trying to do. I don't remember her learning how to fight. Did she go into training or something like that?
I don't know, but you see that how she was beating the girl from the church.
The reason I ask is because I'm like, what's stopping them from just killing her? Because I think she's pulling out a lot of cards a little too quickly. But what's stopping them from attacking her?
Maybe they have so much thing to lose.
Like what?
I mean, their fame.
But she hasn't threatened anybody.
But she knows so many things.
She knows so much, but what if they just kill her? That's what I'm trying to understand why her confidence, why she's playing the card. Now she's winning over the husband because she knows if I can get that guy on my side, I will be protected. And I'm curious to see she always has a hand to play. And there's more. I think the plot is just getting thicker. That guy in prison, I want to learn more about him. Is he coming out? Or is he just terrorizing the son?
I think that guy sentenced forever his life there.
Oh, okay.
So it's which way is he cannot revenge him because he's in the jail, which means he's protected.
But he's still terrorizing him by sending him letters wherever he's at. What do you think?
I mean, writers try to give us the reason why Moon-dong is so mad, and she keep showing why it has to be this way. So, like, you know, how bully is so bad, and she's saying, well, always they say, oh, I was so young, it was a mistake, and then no, and then she's just showing why it was not a mistake, it was your fault. Don't say it was a mistake, it's your fault. You know, obviously, if you put some hot thing on the skin, you know it's gonna hurt. But you did. I'm sorry because she doesn't want her to ruin her marriage. They are not really sorry for what they did.
Now, most of them have something to lose, and she doesn't really have anything to lose. The cards that she's yet to play is still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
What do you mean by that? Like,
I
what
think
kind of...
because I don't think she's done. I just think she's just beginning.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you're begging and crying, but I'm not even started yet.
It's interesting.
Give me some time,
Yeah.
please. Give me some time. No. She's like, I'm not started yet. It's just the, you know, it really makes me think. You're watching something like this. You're watching someone's pain unfold, and you can see the burden that she carries. What if there are so many people like that in this world and you don't know? So it makes you look at this world differently.
I mean,
Right,
you mean
and-
like a Yeonjin? Like someone was
Hurt. Someone that's, you know, people that are hurt. It changes how you see the world, and it makes the world of everything. It's like each and every human being in this world is a ticking time bomb, and some people are lit and are about to explode. Their personality, their evil, or whatever they have to do to releases. And unless you can kind of like look inside of you and internalize your pain and control it, when people are broken, it takes this personality, transfers it to another person, and it just continues. And it's just so scary to see that out of this woman. And I'm like, wow, anybody could be that. I think it's a lot of strength to harbor that kind of agenda. People that strap bombs to themselves, terrorists, right? They make up their mind. They want to exact this evil. So think about it. It's the same kind of mindset, right? Someone communicates this type of evil to you, and you take that evil, you believe that evil, you want to go. Or someone does it to you and you never forget. As a kid, you grow up with that evil with you, and you want to exact that same thing into the world. I'm just shocked sometimes. I see what people can do. I think in all things though, no matter how bad this world can be, you get to choose what you want to do. You want to watch one more?
Yeah.
You don't want to say anything
About what?
about this. I want to know what you think.
I mean, it was interesting how the guy say, since I was born, I got the black stone, hand down to the black stone. The meaning was I was living good life. Everything was there. So I didn't have to work hard to get something. I always had an answer in my head. But this time, I don't know anything. Right?
He is just another character that I want to explore more. I want to see, because he's connecting the dots and he's very brilliant. I'm curious to see what he plans on doing.
It really depends on person. There's some people in rich family, they always get respect and love. They don't have to fight, so they are very peaceful. But this drama kind of showing people like a rich guy is bad. They are, you know, they don't know how to care about others. because they always get everything as granted, that they don't know what to appreciate. But in real life, when I met the rich and well-educated people, they are more like care for others. They are so nice. So it really depends on
your upbringing.
Yeah.
And your life experiences, right?
Also same with the 주여정, the doctor. When Mundong say, I'm sure you live life like a chocolate box. So you must always look at good thing. You never play dirty because you're so rich, don't you? That's why it's easy for you to forgive somebody.
You think in general, forgiveness is something that people learn?
That's a tough question. Well, forgiveness.
Yeah, because if you think about it.
And I think forgive someone, it really depends on what kind of situation you are in, but it's a lot of a practice. And even though you forgive right now, it doesn't mean really forgive in your mind. Maybe like a year later, you're, oh my God, I shouldn't forgive that guy. You know?
Well, is it like there's a thin line between forgiving and forgetting?
Yeah, forgive and forgetting. It's a different thing.
Right? To forgive is to let yourself free.
Yes.
To forget is if that same thing occurs again, you're not going to remember it. So I don't think something that really hurts you, you can forget it. I don't think so. You can forgive. You can forgive so that you're at peace. Because to not forgive means you're living in hatred, in hurt. You know, I think you release your mind when you forgive. When it hurts, you just don't forget.
It's interesting how the English...
It's easy, to say forgive and forget, but I don't think...
English word construction. Forgive, and forget it.
Forgive.
Give and forget it.
Forget. It's interesting. I never thought of it that way. Forgive.
Give is you are give up something. Forgive, you give something from you to, and forget is achieve. Forgive is hard because you gotta give.
I don't know if the English is meant to be broken apart like that. That's interesting how you're taking it,
Because I
as a
study
career.
English. Everything is in reason. It's very interesting. Forget, forgive. Forgive, you gotta give up something.
No. See,
Well,
it's interesting.
forgive.
No, it's interesting how you're putting meaning to it. Because I never thought of it like that. Because for me, it's a word. Forgive is a word.
Because I've been learning
It's not two words, it's one word, it's forgive. To forgive someone is to let go of the hurt that they did to you and not blame them.
So you are giving them something because the person who says sorry and I forgive, I do something for you. Someone says sorry, you forgive. It's for yourself too, but you cannot.
If someone says sorry, it doesn't mean you forgive. It's not a must for you to forgive. This is up to you.
Right, up to me, but you give them something to.
If you do forgive,
yeah.
you give them.
So forgive, forget is you are. I don't know. It's pretty meaning too much. I become like the writer.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I think forget is just let it out of your mind. Forget that this person ever wronged you. But is it really true that you can forget? Maybe if it's not so deep, if the wound is not so deep, you can forget about it. Like, so many people did a lot of things to me when I was a little kid, right? That I've had to forget. You know what I mean? Probably forgave them because, moving on with my life. But maybe because time heals all. Maybe time is the one we allow time to do the healing. Maybe that's what forgiving and forgetting is about. But I don't know. I always think that the mind has a memory box somewhere. If you trigger that memory box, the person will remember. You know? And say, you did this to me before.
Right.
And I forgave you. And you've done it again. Why? Why did you do this again? Let's watch the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can stop.
Oh, God.
We open the box. We open the box.
Don't open the box. Yeah.